was close. I think he did a good job. Saif just putting it back in time, making sure that he's not in contact with the boundary cushion, saving his team one run. So Casey Carty is off the mark straight away. Dimension not totally in control, but runs nonetheless.
Yeah, runs very, very crucial. Cannot afford to get bogged down and be dominated by the bowlers, losing a wicket early. But the thoughts attempted first by Athanase and then by King in the very first over, trying to sweep across the line. Lost the wicket of King, could have lost the wicket of Athanase. The injudicious, they've got to be very careful. Full face of the bat, smother the spin, eyes over the ball, slip in a gully now and a forward short leg. Nicely done. And that is the end of the first over. West Indies are 5 for 1. Since Casey Carty had his ODI debut, minimum of 1,000 run, that qualifies for that chart. He is in third place, so he'll need that experience and that average behind him with over 1,000 runs to make it work. And he's at number 3 after Kane Williamson and Virat Kohli. Rajesh Miraj says, I'm going to try my little office.
Yeah, you hear teams and players talking about that pivotal number 3 position in any batting lineup. Sometimes you are called upon early in the plot, sometimes you're called upon after the team gets off to a good start. And you have to be able to adapt accordingly. If you're in early, you have to absorb that pressure, rebuild, and start that foundation. If you get in after a good start, then you need to continue that momentum. Casey Carty has done that well in his early career. West Indies will be hoping that he can replicate that type of performance, that type of form in this all-important game. Remember, series on the line. And just look at the names on that list. Kane Williamson, Virat Kohli ahead of him, Baba Azam, Steve Smith. So some preeminent gentlemen lining up that list.
Yes, indeed. He'd like to retain that position, even go a little higher if he can, but he's got his work cut out here. It's a very, very difficult wicket to bat on. The team under duress. Lost the first wicket of a man who's got runs in the first ODI. But show all his resilience and temperament. Oh, just past the bat. Ball holding its line. Played for the turn, which didn't come.
They're playing side the line of that one. Might have kept a little bit low too. Look out for the wicketkeeper. I thought the wicketkeeper did a really good job in game 1. Nurul Hassan, you didn't notice him, and when you don't notice a wicketkeeper, it's because they are quietly efficient. On a surface that can be quite challenging for the keepers as well.
Oops, through the fingers, directed, but I think the batter has made his ground. They might just go for a check. The umpire might just say, no, he's done it quite comfortably. He has, and that is over. After 2, 7 for 1. batter feel for it. They're stretching forward or getting the toe end of the bat. These are little things that the bowlers notice in the manner in which the batters are negotiating them, make little adjustments. Get through the air.
Just about 7:25 a.m. back in the West Indies. Fans waking up and looking at the scorecard. They'll be hoping that these guys can get over the line. The importance of the series, the importance of points. We've spoken about what a 3-0 series defeat would mean for the West Indies. Bangladesh will usurp them in the rankings and move into position 9. And for all intents and purposes, the top 9 direct qualification to the World Cup when that cut-off period, I think it's March 2027. But there is still some time, but you don't want to take it too deep. You want to get as many points as you can early in the plot. Makes it easier later on.
Bangladesh have that advantage of winning the first ODI, so they're on the way in trying to get over the West Indies in the rankings. West Indies need to do what has happened in this over. Brace here, brace there, just manipulate the field, put the pressure back on the bowlers, try and make them do things out of the order. Enough fielder comes to silly point from silly mid-on. Oh, immediately gets hit by a truly hit ball. Ends the third over. It's 9 for 1. Understandably, that will be the talking point, the rankings between these two teams. Bangladesh playing at an advantage. And with a win here, even if it's a 2-1 win for Bangladesh, the rankings remain the same. Maybe there'll be an extra ranking point for Bangladesh, but they will not overtake the West Indies. They've got to get a 3-0 whitewash to get over the West Indies in the rankings. Oh, that's ease over the top. There is protection in the deep, but I like the manner in which they're playing. Full face of the bat, not taking any chances, not playing across the line.
Yeah, and good field positioning as well. You don't want them to get away with getting boundaries early in the plot. So he has attacking fielders, catching fielders close in, but he also has the couple boundary riders well positioned for the right-hander. It's square leg and long on. For the left-hander, he had long off. Mahdi Hassan Miraz, experienced campaigner.
He does not want to do too much of that. I think batter will be very annoyed with himself. Had an opportunity to put it away past that fine leg fielder. Either side of him, it have gone for 4. Oh, Upesh, inside edge, same fielder.
Yeah, they're going to be unrelenting in this Bangladesh spin attack. They're going to come at you, they're going to attack the stumps, they're going to test your patience, your temperament, your technique. And you're going to be up for the challenge. 1 run from the over, 10 for 1.
Sensibility has to prevail in the approach of the West Indian batting. Can afford to bide their time, wait for any loose ball that might come their way, because it's no use being proactive at this point in time. No risks need to be taken. The bowlers are bowling very tightly.
Nasser Mohammed made his debut against the West Indies in that series in 2022. All three matches played at Providence when they dismantled the West Indies 3-0. He picked up 5 wickets in the series. He was very frugal.